What would you do with a couple of $1 million? Buy your dream house? Travel the world without worrying about money? Well, for soccer superstar Neymar Jr., $2 million is not a distant dream. In fact, there are rumors out there that he spends that much every month just to maintain his incredible lifestyle. Today, we're not just going to look at his cars and mansions. We're going to dive headfirst into Neymar's financial empire, estimated at around $350 million, to understand how a talent born in the humility of Brazil built a fortune that defies all logic, and how his spending, for many, is completely out of control. Welcome to Sport Rich, where success meets luxury. Subscribe and step inside the world of the richest athletes on the planet. Stay tuned, because we're going to tell you the whole story, including his surprising return home and the craziest purchase of all. To understand how money is spent, you first need to understand where it comes from. And in Neymar's case, his fortune exploded with a single signature that shook the sports world. Let's travel back to 2017. Neymar was already a global star at FC Barcelona, part of that deadly trident with Messi and Suarez. But he wanted to be number one, the face of his own project. That's when Paris Saint-Germain, with the financial power of Qatar behind it, did the unthinkable. They paid his entire release clause, €222 million. At that time, it was the most expensive signing in history, a figure that shattered the previous record, and to this day, no one has surpassed. It wasn't just a signing, it was a power move that, according to many, changed the economic rules of soccer. Overnight, Neymar was the centerpiece of a multi-million-dollar project. His salary in Paris skyrocketed. Sources like L'Equipe reported that he earned over €4 million gross per month, making him one of the highest-paid footballers on the planet. This was the big bang of his empire. Money started coming in at an unimaginable rate, and with it, a taste for luxury that seemed to have no end. His life in Paris became synonymous with opulence, setting the pace for the years of spectacular spending that were to come. If the PSG move was an earthquake, his next stop was a money tsunami that left everyone speechless. In 2023, Neymar left the European elite to sign with Saudi Arabia's Al Hilal. And this is where the numbers went from enormous to almost ridiculous. Media outlets worldwide tried to decipher a deal that seemed like something out of a movie. Reports mentioned an annual salary of around €100 million, but the salary was just the beginning. The press was filled with a list of alleged demands and benefits that seemed insane. According to these reports, which were never officially confirmed, the deal included a private jet for his travels. It was rumored he would be given a 25-bedroom mansion, 3 saunas, and staff available 24/7. His garage, they said, would be filled with luxury cars, like an Aston Martin and a Lamborghini, plus several Mercedes G-Wagons for his entourage. And the bonuses were even more incredible. It was said he would earn about $87,000 for each team victory, and the most famous clause, $500,000 for every social media post promoting Saudi Arabia. The irony is that this shower of gold fell on him while he was injured. An anterior cruciate ligament and meniscus tear in October 2023 kept him off the pitch for most of the time. He played very few matches, leading many to calculate how much each minute he spent on the field cost, a multi-million-dollar figure. In the end, his stint at Al Hilal ended sooner than expected, with his contract being terminated for his return home in early 2025. He earned a fortune, but his impact was more economic than sporting. An empire needs its castles, and Neymar has a collection of houses around the world that are pure ostentation. The crown jewel is his mansion in Mangaratiba on the coast of Rio de Janeiro. Bought in 2016 for about $9 million, the property is basically a private resort. It has a helipad, a yacht dock, a tennis court, a fully equipped gym and spa. But the most famous urban legend about the house is that it has an underground karting track, a whim that, while unconfirmed, perfectly defines his style. During his years in Paris, he lived in a rented mansion in Bougival. Reports indicated he paid about €14,000 per month for a 5-story house with an indoor pool and a huge garden. Back in Brazil, he has been linked to the purchase of a luxury penthouse in one of the country's tallest buildings, the Yacht House by Pininfarina. And the latest rumor, the wildest of all, places him in Dubai. Recent, though unverified, reports claim that Neymar bought a Sky Mansion penthouse in the future Bugatti residences for about $55 million. The most incredible thing about this project is that it would have an elevator to bring his supercars directly up to his apartment in the clouds. If confirmed, it would be the ultimate level of luxury. If he has palaces on land, he doesn't fall short in the air and sea. Neymar's garage and hangar are any collector's dream. Let's start with his car collection, which is full of power and design. He has been seen with modern classics like a Ferrari 458 Italia and an Audi R8 Spider. He has also been photographed with a Porsche Panamera Turbo and extreme luxury cars like the Bentley Continental GT. However, other cars like the Maserati MC12 or the ultra-rare Lamborghini Veneno often appear on online lists, but their ownership by Neymar has never been verified. Recently, in 2025, he added a customized Ferrari Puro Sangue, the brand's first SUV, for which he reportedly paid over $1 million. When the road isn't enough, Neymar takes to the skies. For his personal travels, he has been associated with private jets like the Embraer Phenom 100 and the Cessna Citation 680. And for shorter trips, he uses his helicopter. But not just any helicopter. He has a customized Airbus H145 with a Batman theme, his favorite superhero, with the Bat logo on the seats and a matte black finish. They don't call it the Batacopter for nothing. For the sea, he has been linked for years to a yacht named Nadine, after his mother. It is said to be an azimuth model about 25 meters long, valued at approximately $8 million, perfect for enjoying the Brazilian coast. Salaries are huge, but Neymar's true power lies in his personal brand. He has become a global icon who generates as much or more money off the field than on it. His biggest commercial move was in 2020, when he left Nike after 15 years to sign with Puma. Industry reports estimated the deal to be around 25 million euros per year, making it one of the largest individual sponsorships in sports history. His social media accounts are another goldmine. With hundreds of millions of followers, he is a perfect showcase for brands like Red Bull, which pay fortunes to reach his audience. Furthermore, through his company, NR Sports, he manages his image and explores new business ventures, such as his foray into esports or the launch of his own line of non-alcoholic cocktails in Brazil. His name is a brand that sells everything, ensuring his fortune continues to grow long after he retires. Amid all the luxury, there is a side of Neymar that often doesn't make the headlines: his philanthropic side. In 2014, he founded the Instituto Projeto Neymar Jr. in Praia Grande, the neighborhood in São Paulo where he grew up. It's not a small project. It's a huge complex that offers educational and sports programs for children from vulnerable families. According to the institution itself, they serve more than 2,400 children, impacting over 10,000 people if we include their families. Every year, he organizes charity auctions to raise millions and fund this project. However, his career has not been free of controversy. The most high-profile legal case was regarding his transfer to Barcelona in 2013, which haunted him for years with accusations of corruption and fraud. Finally, in December 2022, he was acquitted of all charges, closing a dark chapter in his life. In early 2025, after terminating his contract in Arabia, Neymar announced what no one expected: his return home to Santos FC, the club where it all began. It was a move made with the heart, but also with a brutal financial sacrifice. Reportedly, he accepted a massive pay cut, going from earning over $100 million a year to a symbolic figure for a star. In return, he is said to have retained a high percentage of his image rights, proving that his brand remains his greatest asset. Although he has had ups and downs while regaining his fitness, he has shown that his connection to his roots is still alive. What part of Neymar's empire surprised you the most? His garage, the rumors of the Saudi contract, his return to Brazil? Leave your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to hit like if you enjoyed this journey into the world of luxury, and most importantly, subscribe so you don't miss our next analysis.